Hello and welcome to the 40-something guy podcast. Hi, I'm Leo, and on this episode of the 40-something guy, I want to talk about commemorative dates, or special dates. But I'm not talking about Valentine's Day, or Mother's Day, or Father's Day even, because if you fail to see the signs that precedes all of those dates, and by signs I mean all the propaganda, then my friend, you have a problem. I'm talking about more meaningful dates such as birthdays, wedding anniversaries, engagement anniversaries, and so on. However, and on that note, I think it is fair to say that Mother Nature puts us in a big disadvantage when it comes to remembering dates. And why, you say? Well, because men tend to be forgetful when it comes to dates. And it's not just me that is saying that. That is supported by a team of the Norwegian University of Science and Technology, as they suggested on their findings published in the BMC Psychologic Journal. On that study, they analyzed over 37,400 men and women aged 30 years and older and reached the conclusions that not only we tend to forget more than women, men are just as forgetful whether they are 30 or 60 years old. So, folks, it's not gonna get any better. I'm sorry. It's all going downhill from here. And although they speculated some risk factors that are more prevalent in men, such as cardiovascular disease, as in high blood pressure, or high body mass index, or BMI, meaning you are overweight or obese, which could in turn explain why men have more memory problems than women, as such conditions may trigger forms of neurodegeneration, they were unable to pinpoint an exact cause or explanation for gender differences in memory. So that is one problem, but I want to go beyond that and add another ingredient to the mix, because I think we are also too distracted to notice the small changes in our love partners. Who never experienced that dreadful moment when your girlfriend, wife, fiancé stops in front of you and says, "Honey, have you noticed anything different in me today?" I literally want to die when I hear that question. A million things go through my mind at that moment. Oh my god, what does she mean? What does she mean? What's different now? Oh, it's the hair? No, that looks the same. Has she done her nails? No, that would be too easy. Oh man, did she lose weight? Or maybe she gained some weight? Jesus, don't even go there, man. That is forbidden territory. Oh, I just don't know. So once the imaginary countdown is over, and I'm all sweaty, heart pounding in my chest, trembling, and hands shaking, I inevitably cough up the wrong answer. And of course I get accused of not loving her enough, as I failed to notice that she had her eyebrows done. I mean, eyebrows? Really? So, if we can't see changes like that, they are clearly visible and palpable. What to say then of the more abstract stuff, as dates? It is just a lost battle, always. Believe me. And it may just be me, but I feel that people don't talk about that much. About this issue. Sure, there is the study I mentioned at the beginning of this episode, but do people really come in our defense to say, well, he forgot, but he really didn't mean to. It's just that men tend to be more forgetful than women. Do they? I don't think so. Even on pop culture, And I'm thinking of Friends here, you know. But you can pick any sitcom, like The Big Bang Theory, The Office, Modern Family, Two and a Half Men, and etc. when it comes to portray situations like this, it's never favorable to us. And it works on the opposite side too, for those rare occasions where we do remember all those important dates. So the complete failure to mention, it's not doing us any favors. Would you like an example? And I'll take a realistic approach here, okay? But let's look at the Avengers. Let's take Hawkeye, married, 3 kids. Is he really always available? I don't think so. Hawkeye, come in. It's Captain America. Respond.
Oh, hello, Cap. It's Hawkeye. What's up?
Hawkeye, we need you. We are under attack.
Under attack? What do you mean, Cap?
It's Thanos again. He's attacking us. He's attacking Earth. And we need all the Avengers that we can get to defeat him this time for good. We need you.
Sorry, Cap, but no can do.
What? What do you mean?
Well, we see, Cap, today is my wife's birthday, and we're going out.
Hawkeye, you can't be serious. We're in downtown New York trying to defend the planet. We need you here. Thor, look out! You're training!
Cap, do you know how difficult it is to get a babysitter at this time of the year? I mean, just the fact that she's looking after 3 kids alone is amazing. If I bail on my wife now, she'll kill me.
Hawkeye, you don't understand. It's Thanos. He's got the 5 Infinity Stones. He's gonna kill us all if we don't stop him.
Have you met my wife, Cap? Because dying will be nothing compared to the misery my life will be if I really mess up my wife's birthday and our dinner date.
Honey, who are you talking to? Who's on the phone?
Oh, nobody, hon. Just someone from work.
We need to go. We're gonna get late.
Cap, I gotta go. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hang in there. Coming, hon.
Hawkeye! Hawkeye! No! So do you see what I mean? For him, life is just perfect and he can live almost like as a single guy. And I'll say almost like single because he can't date the hot Black Widow because he's married and she's hot and they're just friends. But then again, she's hot and there's this chemistry between them. Oh yeah, that's definitely chemistry there. And how she's hot. So yes, we are in a disadvantage when it comes to remembering dates. But what can we do to compensate that? Well, thank goodness there's Facebook that sends you messages about your friends and family's birthdays, and calendars and reminder apps galore to set it all up, those important dates. And then once you do that, you can just forget them with alarms set up too, of course. Then, when the big day arrives, whatever the day is, don't even consider of downplaying it, okay? No way, just go big, alright? Be the first one to mention, be the first one to celebrate, be the first one to call, to text, to WhatsApp, to send smoke signs if you need to. So just communicate and be prepared. Plan ahead, do something together that celebrates the occasion. And I understand sometimes it's not possible to do something on the same day, and in that case plan for the weekend. But let her know so she knows you haven't forgotten, that you care about her, and that you have given some thought to this occasion, to whatever you're both celebrating. Now you may ask, are gifts important? Well, that depends. If you're just celebrating your first year together, I would probably say yes. But if you have been together for quite some time, a bunch of stolen flowers from your neighbor's front garden will probably have the same impact as the diamond ring or gold necklace you gave her on your first year. And why do I say that? It's because I came to realize during the course of my marriage is that further down the line, as you live together and you grow together as a couple, you realize that it's not quite what you give her that is important. It's the gesture, the fact that you remembered and you're not indifferent to the occasion. As hard as it may sound, and I can show you all the studies in the world just to justify why we tend to forget dates, it still won't change the fact that girls do expect us to remember those dates because it's important to them. And it should be important to us too. So make an effort to remember in whatever way it suits you best. Then celebrate. Make her feel special. Make her happy. Make her feel appreciated. Because at the end of the day, all that is just a mean to what it really matters. And that is to show her how much you care about her, but above all, to show her you're in love with her. And there's no money in the world that can buy affection like that.
And that's it for now. I hope you liked how this episode came about and the topics that I covered, going from why men tend to be more forgetful and how we can't really see the small changes in our partners, what we can do to remember those special dates, and once we remember, how we can go about to celebrate with our loved ones.
On that note, I would like to thank you for listening to this episode, but also I would love to hear your impressions and opinions about the show so far. And one way to do that is to follow me on Instagram at the 4040 something _ guy podcast, or on Facebook at the 40 something guy podcast to keep up to date with behind the scenes content and the latest episodes. As of this week, the 40 something guy is also available on Spotify and Stitcher, but iTunes is next, so stay tuned. For the show notes, you can access www.the4040somethingguypodcast.libsyn.com. Thank you so much for listening to this episode, and I hope to see you guys again soon, but until then, cheerio!
Oh, and before I forget, don't even think about forgetting to give her a card. Because if you do, you might as well just leave the country and never return.